Good morning, it's 4:51. Corn futures, 7-month lows yesterday. Randy Martinson of Progressive Ag, good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, now I hate to make light of a serious situation like this, but are we playing limbo with the grain markets? How low can we go?
That's what it feels like. And a lot of the issue, of course, is the fact that we have no issue. We're seeing planting progress move pretty rapid across the U.S. We've gotten some, decent rains in some areas that have slowed it down in Texas and Colorado and some of the minor states. But in the big picture, we've had a crop that's gone in at a pretty rapid pace, pretty good conditions. Rains have come up here in the northern plains and a lot of areas where they needed it. Overall, we've seen no issue with putting the crop in this spring, and that's caused these markets just to slowly erode. And traditionally, we see some sort of a problem or a concern that helps give us little rallies, but so far we haven't seen that. And the expectation is that conditions are going to come in very high in this last crop condition ratings report, and they did. Not as high as what they were expecting, but everybody's expecting the USDA to increase the yield in the June report, and that's just kind of caused this market just to drift.
But this morning it looks like a little buying coming in early.
Well, we are seeing some strength overnight, but, you can't go down every day. So you've got to see these markets bounce a little bit to give a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope. And that's what's happening. We've got the corn market up 1 to 2. I mean, we're not giving a lot of hope, but we're giving a little bit of incentive. And we're seeing the bean market, which has been fairly strong yesterday and today, up 1 to 2. Wheat is even seeing a little bit of strength here, as I still think we've got some issues down in the south with disease because of all the rains that Oklahoma and Texas has been getting. And I think that's got to come in to settle in this market yet. But Russia and the Ukraine getting some rain, and that's what's putting a little pressure on.
Yeah, I talked to Kip Cullers the other day. He said he's got a lot of wheat scab, and there's a leaf stripe rust coming in a lot of the disease reports down there. So that may be reflected next week, huh?
I think so. We've seen the crop. Everybody's been expecting the wheat crop condition ratings to improve each week, and we haven't seen that. And I think that's part of it, is that this disease is starting to show up a lot more than what we anticipated. And it would be hard to believe that scab and vomitoxin is not going to be an issue in the Delta states and as well as the southern plains.
All right. Well, how do you expect cattle to trade today?
I look for the cattle to do a little bit better. I mean, we had a good push so far this week. We're back up to new highs in the deferred contracts. Front months aren't quite there yet, but we're testing some strong resistance level. Cattle and feed report was friendly, and we're in the barbecue season. Demand hasn't been too bad because the weather has been starting to cooperate. I look for the cattle market to trade with some strength today.
Excellent. All right, Randy Martinson of Progressive Ag in Fargo. Thanks so much for waking up with us. Have a great day.
Hey, you too. Thanks a lot, Mick.
You bet. 4:54. Coming up next, another check of the radar, and we'll give you a preview of what's coming up next on the Valley Today.